Here's a bit of an overview of the Yamaha YBR Custom 125, and obviously I've got it in the red, which I rather like. I'm going to go over obviously some of the physical features and things that are good and bad, etc. about the bike. Obviously you can see they have a front disc brake, which is rather standard these days, but needed and welcome. You've got the rear drum brake, which it works, it's fine. One of the things that I did to improve the sound on the bike was there's a little pipe that comes out of here and kinks off a bit. We took this cover off here, ouch, and hacksawed that off, and that gives it a rather nice, deep, throaty sound, better than the standard exhaust note without spending any money, so that's good. You have the kick start as well as the electric start. Useful, I guess. I mean, you can just bump start the bike if you do notice that your battery's flat or the electric start's not working, but yeah, kickstart, it's fun from time to time. The standard exhaust pipe, as on many of the sort of cheaper bikes, is just sort of standard steel with a paint finish, so it will rust eventually and will require replacement. Obviously, if you can find a stainless steel pipe that has a suitable, in terms of looks, end can, etc., then obviously that might be the way forward. It's about £100 currently to replace brand new from Yamaha, that will supply on the kit at least, the exhaust system on the bike. There is a cubby hole. It's not very big, mind you, but you have a keyhole here. In fact, let's have a go at opening this. It is a bit of a fiddle to open, but I'll have a go at showing you what's in here. Yeah. Comes off now. So you've got a bit of a storage space here. Here's your battery. You've got the connect me jobs and things, and a little toolkit in here. So there's actually no space for storing anything really, unless you obviously take your toolkit out and you can put, I don't know, a phone in there maybe. Don't even think you get a pair of sunglasses in there unless they're very flat. But that's what's there. One of the things I did in an effort to reduce weight. I'm not sure where that came from. Is that in there? Maybe. I'll have a play with that. Find out where that goes in a minute. Yeah, one of the things I did in an effort to reduce weight was to go on eBay, and I bought the standard one of these for the standard YBR, which is not as fancy, and then cut it in off, hacked it down, made it into a little basically black steel piece, just for a bit of protection against your feet on the chain, in an effort to reduce weight. I don't think it made much difference really. I mean, in terms of, physics, it should make a difference, but noticeable difference, no. The biggest difference in terms of speed you'll notice if you do want to improve the speed is to get a windscreen, which I did have on here. It was a Puig Naked, I think it's called, which comes up to about here. And I did also order, but never got around to fitting, was a plus version, which comes up to about here. Makes a massive difference in terms of top speed and things like acceleration, because before, struggling to get over 60 because of just the wind resistance on your body, could barely get over 60 miles an hour. Have hit 70 with the Naked, which is a slightly shorter one. Like I say, I did buy the Plus, which is taller, but never got around to fitting it because I decided to change the bike, which is obviously what I'm going to be doing soon. But that is the single best thing you can do if you want to improve the speed. It doesn't necessarily improve the looks, but it does definitely improve the performance. You don't feel as much wind hitting your body, and I imagine if you go for that Plus one, which is even taller, you'll get even better performance. I wholeheartedly recommend that you do if you've got a YBR Custom. It makes a heck of a difference. Obviously, being about 3 months old or whatever this is, there's nothing that's gone wrong on it. I've adjusted the clutch a couple of times, not because it needed adjusting, but just because I was playing with it, which is just a case of loosening this nut here, which is obviously a holding nut, and then you can twist these things apart and further in to adjust the tension on the cable and the biting point, so that's easy peasy to do, and just retighten this afterwards to secure it in place. Check the oil quite regularly, which is nice and easy to do. Having a centre stand makes a big difference with regards to checking the oil, because you haven't got to prop the bike up level, it just does it for you because it's on a centre stand. Another nice feature which obviously a lot of bikes don't have. Gear changes are pretty smooth. Yeah, only a couple of times you've noticed that you have to you're changing down the gear, so you come to a stop and you're kicking down the gears because you've you've come to a stop basically, and you're just going to literally hold the clutch in and kick one down from 5 down to 1. You'll stop after a certain point because you need to release the clutch slightly just to let the gears, whatever, sync up. Otherwise it won't shift down, but that's rather common on a lot of bikes, so it's not an issue to worry about. So yeah, it sounds quite good actually. Once she's had the first service and fully bedded in, you can start opening up a bit more. And I think with that exhaust modification that I did, it makes quite a difference. With regards to the sound, which is lovely. I think that's about it really for the walk around. So thanks for watching this bit, and see you again.